Welcome to the Car Driving Theory Mock Test. This video includes 50 questions with multiple choice answers and detailed explanations. We recommend keeping a notebook handy to note the questions you find challenging, along with any references you can revisit for additional study. You'll find topic information and book references on the bottom left and upper right of each answer slide. You need to correctly answer at least 43 out of 50 questions to pass, which is 86%. Additionally, if you want to prepare with full confidence and ensure you don't miss any questions, our books provide the complete set of DVSA questions, along with reflection exercises to reinforce your understanding. You can find the links in the description. Don't forget to share your score with us in the comments section. Let's see how well you do. All right, grab your notebook and pen and let's get started. Best of luck. What part of the car does the law require you to keep in good condition? A. The gearbox. B. The transmission. C. The door locks. D. The seat belts. The correct answer is D. The seat belts. Unless exempt, you and your passengers must wear a seat belt or suitable child restraint. The seat belts in your car must be in good condition and working properly. They'll be checked during its MOT test. What should you do before making a U-turn? A. Give an arm signal as well as using your indicators. B. Check road markings to see that U-turns are permitted. C. Look over your shoulder for a final check. D. Select a higher gear than normal. The correct answer is C. Look over your shoulder for a final check. If you have to make a U-turn, slow down and ensure that the road is clear in both directions. Make sure that the road is wide enough for you to carry out the maneuver safely. Use your mirrors and look round to check it's safe before turning across the road. You're approaching a mini roundabout. What should you do if a long vehicle in front signals left but positions over to the right? A. Sound your horn. B. Overtake on the left. C. Follow the same course as the lorry. D. Keep well back. The correct answer is D. Keep well back. At mini roundabouts, there isn't much room for a long vehicle to maneuver. It will have to swing out wide so that it can complete the turn safely. Keep well back and don't try to move up alongside it. What must you do if your ability to drive is impaired during a period of illness? A. See your doctor each time before you drive. B. Take smaller doses of any medicines. C. Stop driving until you're fit to drive again. D. Take all your medicines with you when you drive. The correct answer is C. Stop driving until you're fit to drive again. Only drive if you're fit to do so. Driving when you're ill or taking some medicines can affect your concentration and judgment. It may also cause you to become drowsy or even fall asleep. What does this sign mean? A. Contraflow cycle lane. B. With flow cycle lane. C. Cycles and buses only. D. No cycles or buses. The correct answer is B. With flow cycle lane. Usually, a picture of a cycle will also be painted on the road, and sometimes the lane will have a different colored surface. Leave these areas clear for cyclists and don't pass too closely when you overtake. You're driving along a country road. You see this sign. What should you do after dealing safely with the hazard? A. Check your tire pressures. B. Switch on your hazard warning lights. C. Accelerate briskly. D. Test your brakes. The correct answer is D. Test your brakes. If your brakes have been thoroughly soaked, you should check that they're working properly before you build up speed again. Before you do this, remember to check your mirrors and consider what's behind you. What makes your tires illegal? A. If they were bought second-hand. B. If they have any large, deep cuts in the side wall. C. If they're of different makes. D. If they have different tread patterns. The correct answer is B. If they have any large, deep cuts in the side wall. Your tires may be of different treads and makes. They can even be second-hand, as long as they're in good condition. They must, however, be intact, without cuts or tears. When checking the side walls for cuts and bulges, don't forget to check the side of the tire that's hidden from view under the car. This junction, controlled by traffic lights, has a marked area between two stop lines. What's this for? A. To allow taxis to position in front of other traffic. B. To allow people with disabilities to cross the road. C. To allow cyclists and pedestrians to cross the road together. D. To allow cyclists to position in front of other traffic. The correct answer is D. To allow cyclists to position in front of other traffic. These are known as advanced stop lines. When the lights are red or about to become red, you should stop at the first white line. However, if you've crossed that line as the lights change, you must stop at the second line, even if it means you're in the area reserved for cyclists. Why should you allow extra room while overtaking a motorcyclist on a windy day? A. The rider may turn off suddenly to get out of the wind. B. The rider may be blown in front of you. C. The rider may stop suddenly. D. The rider may be traveling faster than normal. The correct answer is B. The rider may be blown in front of you. If you're driving in high winds, be aware that the conditions might make a motorcyclist or cyclist swerve or wobble. Take this into consideration if you're following or wish to overtake a two-wheeled vehicle. What should you do when you're using a contraflow system? A. Choose an appropriate lane in good time. B. Switch lanes to make better progress. C. Increase speed to get through the contraflow more quickly. D. Follow other motorists closely to avoid long queues. The correct answer is A. Choose an appropriate lane in good time. In a contraflow system, you'll be traveling close to oncoming traffic and sometimes in narrow lanes. You should get into the correct lane in good time, obey any temporary speed limit signs and keep a safe separation distance from the vehicle ahead. When may you sound your vehicle's horn? A. To give you right of way. B. To attract a friend's attention. C. To warn others of your presence. D. To make slower drivers move over. The correct answer is C. To warn others of your presence. Never sound your vehicle's horn aggressively. You mustn't sound it in a built-up area between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. or when you're stationary, unless another road user poses a danger. Don't scare animals by sounding your horn. What should you do when you're approaching a bus that's signaling to move away from a bus stop? A. Get past before it moves. B. Allow it to pull away if it's safe to do so. C. Flash your headlights as you approach. D. Signal left and wave the bus on. The correct answer is B. Allow it to pull away if it's safe to do so. Try to give way to buses if you can do so safely, especially when the driver signals to pull away from a bus stop. Look out for people getting off the bus or running to catch it, because they may cross the road without looking. Don't accelerate to get past the bus, and don't flash your lights, as this could mislead other road users. What can result when you travel for long distances in neutral, known as coasting? A. Improvement in control. B. Easier steering. C. Reduction in control. D. Increased fuel consumption. The correct answer is C. Reduction in control. Coasting is the term used when the clutch is held down, or the gear lever is in neutral, and the vehicle is allowed to freewheel. This reduces the driver's control of the vehicle. When you coast, the engine can't drive the wheels to stabilize you through a corner or give the assistance of engine braking to help slow the car. How can you reduce the environmental harm caused by your motor vehicle? A. Only use it for short journeys. B. Don't service it. C. Drive faster than normal. D. Keep engine revs low. The correct answer is D. Keep engine revs low. Engines that burn fossil fuels produce exhaust emissions that are harmful to health. The harder you make the engine work, the more emissions it will produce. Engines also use more fuel and produce higher levels of emissions when they're cold. Anything you can do to reduce your use of fossil fuels will help the environment. Where should you avoid overtaking? A. Just after a bend. B. In a one-way street. C. On a dual carriageway. D. Approaching a dip in the road. The correct answer is D. Approaching a dip in the road. Oncoming vehicles or other hazards can be hidden from view by dips in the road. If you can't see into the dip, wait until you have a clear view and can see that it's safe before starting to overtake. What should you do as you approach this bridge? A. Move to the right. B. Slow down. C. Change gear. D. Keep to 30 miles per hour. The correct answer is B. Slow down. You should slow down and be cautious. Hump bridges are often narrow, and there may not be enough room for you to pass an oncoming vehicle at this point. Also, there's no footpath, so be aware of pedestrians in the road. Why should you keep well to the left as you approach a right-hand bend? A. To improve your view of the road. B. To overcome the effect of the road slope. C. To let faster traffic from behind overtake. D. To be positioned safely if you skid. The correct answer is A. To improve your view of the road. Keeping to the left as you approach right-hand bends will give you an earlier view around the bend and enable you to see any hazard sooner. It also reduces the risk of collision with any oncoming vehicle that may have drifted over the center line while taking the bend. Unlock your driving success. Are you ready to excel in your theory test and become a lifelong safe driver? Look no further. Get your hands on our complete collection of the latest DVSA theory test questions with detailed answers, explanations, and reflective exercises. Our 2 newly published books are designed to ensure your success on the test and beyond. Don't miss out. Find the links to purchase in the description below. Now, let's return back to the mock test. What should you do when you leave your car unattended for a few minutes? A. Leave the engine running. B. Switch the engine off but leave the key in. C. Lock it and remove the key. D. Park near a traffic warden. The correct answer is C. Lock it and remove the key. Always switch off the engine, remove the key and lock your car, even if you're only leaving it for a few minutes. Which sign means that there may be people walking along the road? A. B. C. D. The correct answer is D. Always check the road signs. Triangular signs are warning signs. They inform you about hazards ahead and help you to anticipate any problems. There are a number of different signs showing pedestrians. Learn the meaning of each one. Which is the most vulnerable road user? A. Car driver. B. Tractor driver. C. Lorry driver. D. motorcyclist. The correct answer is D, motorcyclist. Pedestrians and riders on two wheels can be harder to see than other road users. Make sure you look for them, especially at junctions. Effective observation, coupled with appropriate action, can save lives. Why is it important to wear suitable shoes when you're driving? A. To prevent wear on the pedals. B. To maintain control of the pedals. C. To enable you to adjust your seat. D. To enable you to walk for assistance if you break down. The correct answer is B. To maintain control of the pedals. When you're going to drive, make sure that you're wearing suitable clothing. Comfortable shoes will ensure that you have proper control of the foot pedals. You're waiting to turn right out of a minor road. It's clear to the left, but a lorry is coming from the right. Why should you wait, even if you have enough time to turn? A. Anything overtaking the lorry will be hidden from view. B. The lorry could suddenly speed up. C. The lorry might be slowing down. D. The load on the lorry might be unstable. The correct answer is A. Anything overtaking the lorry will be hidden from view. Large vehicles can hide other vehicles that are overtaking, especially motorcycles. You need to be aware of the possibility of hidden vehicles and not assume that it's safe to turn. When should you use your vehicle's horn? A. To alert others to your presence. B. To allow you right of way. C. To greet other road users. D. To signal your annoyance. The correct answer is A. To alert others to your presence. You mustn't use your vehicle's horn between 11:30 p.m. and 7 a.m. in a built-up area or when you're stationary, unless a moving vehicle poses a danger. Its function is to alert other road users to your presence. Why should you be cautious when going past this bus waiting at a bus stop? A. There's a zebra crossing ahead. B. There are driveways on the left. C. People may cross the road in front of it. D. The road surface will be slippery. The correct answer is C. People may cross the road in front of it. A bus at a bus stop can hide pedestrians who might try to cross the road just in front of it. Drive at a speed that will enable you to respond safely if you have to. What should you do if a driver pulls out of a side road in front of you, causing you to brake hard? A. Ignore the error and stay calm. B. Flash your lights to show your annoyance. C. Sound your horn to show your annoyance. D. Overtake as soon as possible. The correct answer is A. Ignore the error and stay calm. Be tolerant if a vehicle emerges and you have to brake quickly. Anyone can make a mistake, so don't react aggressively. Be alert where there are side roads, and be especially careful where there are parked vehicles, because these can make it difficult for emerging drivers to see you. What should you remove from your car before leaving it unattended? A. The car dealer's details. B. The owner's manual. C. The service record. D. The vehicle registration document. The correct answer is D. The vehicle registration document. Never leave the vehicle registration document inside your car. This document would help a thief to dispose of your car more easily. What's the most important reason for having a properly adjusted head restraint? A. To make you more comfortable. B. To help you avoid neck injury. C. To help you relax. D. To help you maintain your driving position. The correct answer is B. To help you avoid neck injury. In a collision, rapid deceleration will violently throw vehicle occupants forward and then backwards as the vehicle stops. Seat belts and airbags protect occupants against the forward movement. Head restraints should be adjusted so they give maximum protection to the head and neck during the backward movement. What should you do when you're approaching traffic lights that have red and amber showing together? A. Pass the lights if the road is clear. B. Take care because there's a fault with the lights. C. Wait for the green light. D. Stop because the lights are changing to red. The correct answer is C. Wait for the green light. Be aware that other traffic might still be clearing the junction as you approach. A green light means you may go on, but only if the way is clear. You're driving towards this level crossing. What would be the first warning of an approaching train? A. Both half barriers down. B. A steady amber light. C. One half barrier down. D. Twin flashing red lights. The correct answer is B. A steady amber light. The steady amber light will be followed by twin flashing red lights that mean you must stop. An alarm will also sound to alert you to the fact that a train is approaching. You're turning right onto a dual carriageway. What should you do before emerging? A. Stop. Apply the parking brake and then select a low gear. B. Position your vehicle well to the left of the side road. C. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. D. Make sure that you leave enough room for a vehicle behind. The correct answer is C. Check that the central reservation is wide enough for your vehicle. Before emerging right onto a dual carriageway, make sure that the central reservation is deep enough to protect your vehicle. If it isn't, you should treat the dual carriageway as one road and check that it's clear in both directions before pulling out. Neglecting to do this could place part or all of your vehicle in the path of approaching traffic and cause a collision. What's most likely to distract you while you're driving? A. Using a mobile phone. B. Using the windscreen wipers. C. Using the demisters. D. Using the mirrors. The correct answer is A. Using a mobile phone. Except for emergencies, it's illegal to use a handheld mobile phone while you're driving. Even using a hands-free kit can severely distract your attention. You're traveling on a narrow section of road. What should you do if a horse rider ahead is riding in the center of the lane? A. Sound your horn to alert them to your presence. B. Stay behind and allow them to ride in this position. C. Move across to the right and try to ease past them. D. Get up close behind to encourage them to move aside. The correct answer is B. Stay behind and allow them to ride in this position. On narrow sections of road, horse riders may ride in the center of the lane. This is for their own safety as it makes them more visible. You should be patient and only pass when it's safe to do so. What's likely to happen if you put too much oil in your engine? A. The clutch pedal will lock. B. The air intake will become blocked. C. The timing belt will slip. D. The oil seals will leak. The correct answer is D. The oil seals will leak. Too much oil will lead to increased pressure in the engine. This could damage oil seals and lead to oil leaks. Any excess oil should be drained off. Why must you take great care when emerging from this junction? A. The road surface is poor. B. The footpath is narrow. C. The curbs are high. D. The view is restricted. The correct answer is D. The view is restricted. You may have to pull forward slowly until you can see up and down the road. Be aware that the traffic approaching the junction can't see you either. If you don't know that it's clear, don't go. What style of driving causes increased risk to everyone? A. Considerate. B. Defensive. C. Competitive. D. Responsible. The correct answer is C. Competitive. Competitive driving increases the risks to everyone and is the opposite of responsible, considerate and defensive driving. Defensive driving is about questioning the actions of other road users and being prepared for the unexpected. Don't be taken by surprise. What should you do if the red lights start flashing as you approach a level crossing? A. Go over it quickly. B. Go over it carefully. C. Stop before the barrier. D. Switch on your hazard warning lights. The correct answer is C. Stop before the barrier. At level crossings, the red lights flash before and while the barrier is down. At most crossings, an amber light will precede the red lights. You must stop behind the white line unless you've already crossed it when the amber light comes on. Don't be tempted to zigzag around half barriers. You're driving on this dual carriageway. Why may you need to slow down? A. There's a broken white line in the center. B. There are solid white lines on either side. C. There are roadworks ahead of you. D. There are no footpaths. The correct answer is C. There are roadworks ahead of you. Look well ahead and read any road signs as you drive. They're there to inform you of what's ahead. In this case, you may need to slow down and change direction. Check your mirrors so you know what's happening around you before you change speed or direction. You have to make an unexpected journey. You're carrying a 5-year-old child on the back seat of your car. They're under 1.35 meters, 4 feet 5 inches tall. How should you seat them if a correct child restraint isn't available? A. Behind the passenger seat. B. Using an adult seat belt. C. Sharing a belt with an adult. D. Between 2 other children. The correct answer is B. Using an adult seatbelt. In journeys of unexpected necessity, and when a correct child restraint isn't available, the child must sit on the rear seat and use an adult seatbelt. In a collision, unrestrained objects and people can cause serious injury or even death. Which type of vehicle should you be ready to give way to as you approach this bridge? A. Bicycles. B. Buses. C. Motorcycles. D. Cars. The correct answer is B. Buses. A bus or high-sided lorry will have to take a position in the center of the road to clear the bridge. There's normally a sign to show this. Look well ahead, past the bridge, and be ready to stop and give way to large oncoming vehicles. How would underinflated tires affect your vehicle? A. The vehicle's stopping distance would increase. B. The flash rate of the vehicle's indicators would increase. C. The vehicle's gear change mechanism would become stiff. D. The vehicle's headlights would aim high. The correct answer is A. The vehicle's stopping distance would increase. Your tires are your only contact with the road. To prevent problems with braking and steering, keep your tires free from defects. They must have sufficient tread depth and be correctly inflated. Correct tire pressures help reduce the risk of skidding and provide a safer and more comfortable drive or ride. You're approaching a crossroads. What should you do if the traffic lights have failed? A. Brake and stop only for large vehicles. B. Brake sharply to a stop before looking. C. Be prepared to brake sharply to a stop. D. Be prepared to stop for any traffic. The correct answer is D. Be prepared to stop for any traffic. When approaching a junction where the traffic lights have failed, you should proceed with caution. Treat the situation as an unmarked junction and be prepared to stop. You've just been overtaken by this motorcyclist. What should you do if the rider cuts in sharply? A. Sound the horn. B. Brake firmly. C. Keep a safe gap. D. Flash your lights. The correct answer is C. Keep a safe gap. If another vehicle cuts in sharply, ease off the accelerator and drop back to allow a safe separation distance. Try not to overreact by braking sharply or swerving, as you could lose control. If vehicles behind you are too close or unprepared, it could lead to a crash. A police car is following you. What should you do if the police officer flashes the headlights and points to the left? A. Turn left at the next junction. B. Pull up on the left. C. Stop immediately. D. Move over to the left. The correct answer is B. Pull up on the left. You must pull up on the left as soon as it's safe to do so and switch off your engine. You've just gone through floodwater. What should you do to make sure your brakes are working properly? A. Accelerate and keep to a high speed for a short time. B. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. C. Avoid using the brakes at all for a few miles. D. Stop for at least an hour to allow them time to dry. The correct answer is B. Go slowly while gently applying the brakes. Water on the brakes will act as a lubricant, causing them to work less efficiently. Using the brakes lightly as you go along will quickly dry them out. You're having difficulty finding a parking space in a busy town. Can you park on the zigzag lines of a zebra crossing? A. No, not unless you stay with your car. B. Yes, in order to drop off a passenger. C. Yes, if you don't block people from crossing. D. No, not under any circumstances. The correct answer is D. No, not under any circumstances. It's an offense to park on the zigzag lines of a zebra crossing. You'll be causing an obstruction by obscuring the view of both pedestrians and drivers. At night, what does it mean if you see a pedestrian wearing reflective clothing and carrying a bright red light? A. You're approaching roadworks. B. You're approaching an organized walk. C. You're approaching a slow-moving vehicle. D. You're approaching a traffic danger spot. The correct answer is B. You're approaching an organized walk. The people on the walk should be keeping to the left, but don't assume this. Pass carefully, making sure you have time to do so safely. Be aware that the pedestrians have their backs to you and may not know that you're there. What lights should you use when you're driving on a wet motorway and vehicles are throwing up surface spray? A. Hazard warning lights. B. Dipped headlights. C. Rear fog lights. D. Side lights. The correct answer is B. Dipped headlights. When surface spray reduces visibility, switch on your headlights on dipped beam. This will help other road users to see you. How should you dispose of a used vehicle battery? A. Bury it in your garden. B. Put it in the dustbin. C. Take it to a local authority disposal site. D. Leave it on wasteland. The correct answer is C. Take it to a local authority disposal site. Batteries contain acid, which is hazardous, and they must be disposed of safely. This means taking them to an appropriate disposal site. You're following a cyclist. What should you do when you wish to turn left a short distance ahead? A. Overtake the cyclist before you reach the junction. B. Pull alongside the cyclist and stay level until after the junction. C. Hold back until the cyclist has passed the junction. D. Go around the cyclist on the junction. The correct answer is C. Hold back until the cyclist has passed the junction. Make allowances for cyclists and give them plenty of room. Don't overtake and then immediately turn left. Be patient and turn behind them when they've passed the junction. As we approach the final question, we encourage you to share your score, challenges, and any questions in the comments below. Your experiences can inspire and support others who are preparing for their tests. Keep up the great work, and remember, you're making wonderful progress. You're about to drive your car. What should you do if you can't find the glasses you need to wear? A. Drive home slowly, keeping to quiet roads. B. Borrow a friend's glasses and use those. C. Drive home at night so that the lights will help you. D. Find a way of getting home without driving. The correct answer is D. Find a way of getting home without driving. If you need to wear glasses for driving, it's illegal to drive without them. You must be able to see clearly when you're driving. If you're looking to ace your theory test, don't miss our books and other video lessons. Also, if you have learned something valuable today, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below.